On the cross, Jesus became our sin that we might become his righteousness. Having become our sin, he had to live in and suffer all of the consequences that we would have had to suffer. And then he had to use his faith to come out of that, to rise above that. And because he used his faith and overcame that, we get to live the life that his faith, that his victory deserved. It doesn't work in everybody in the world. Even though Jesus died for the whole world, it doesn't work for everybody in the world. It works in those who believe. Who believe what? Who believe what he accomplished through his death, burial, and resurrection. Now see, faith in Jesus isn't faith that Jesus lived. That's not just believing that this man called Jesus lived and walked the earth. Faith in Jesus is believing that that man also became our sin, died the death that we deserved, was alienated from God, and used his faith to be raised from the dead. The only reason I can believe that I can always win is because in him I'm more than a conqueror. In him I share in the victory that he has. He became sickness and disease. So the reason I believe I can get healed every time is because he conquered sickness and disease in order to come up out of the grave. And we participate by our faith. It is through his faith, Jesus on the cross, he brought about what is called the Great Exchange. See, the only reason I can confidently believe that sin has no power over me is because Jesus had to conquer the power of sin to be raised from the dead. The only reason I can believe that I can always win is because in him I'm more than a conqueror. In him I share in the victory that he has. He became sickness and disease. So the reason I believe I can get healed every time is because he conquered sickness and disease in order to come up out of the grave. I'm in him, I share in that victory.